Who's real quick? Who is your Mount Rushmore? You had mentioned Sam Kinison. You had mentioned Richard Pryor. If you walk the hallways, if people walk the hallways of the Comedy Store out here in LA, and you just see how young everybody is that's on those walls.
I'm on the wall, and at the time, I got Sam his first spot at the Comedy Store in front of Mitzi. So I loved him. I thought he was brilliant and a renegade, but he's not my Mount Rushmore because when I came to the Comedy Store, Letterman was my first host. And then the people going up, my first actual spot. And it wasn't a paid spot back then, because that's why the strike came after that. But my first host was Letterman. And then on the bill that night, it sounds insane, were people that are regulars of the store. It was Jeff Altman and Argus Hamilton. But the rest of the people are a little more well-known now, although they're both known. But it was... it's insane. It's Michael Keaton, Billy Crystal. This is one night. Robin, and then Richard would go up at the end. And that's the first time I saw Richard live in 1978. And I right away, Robin, I got off stage. I did a set. Robin came right over to me. And my act was so esoteric. It was like my mother's Gumby, my father's Pokey, and I'm Mr. Potato Head. It made no sense. It was just rhythms and absurdities. And Billy talked to me at the back of the room and told me I was good, sat with me. Billy Crystal. So, it's like those were the people. And Richard, to me, is Mount Rushmore. Right now, to be honest with you, my Mount Rushmore is where we're at right now. The originals were, of course, Lenny Bruce. I love Don Rickles, who I later in the past 15 years became very cute. He was like a dad to me. After I lost my dad, he became like my dad. I'm thinking of all the 8x10s I have signed in the other room. Rodney Dangerfield was, I became very close with. I officiated his funeral. But I guess Mount Rushmore right now, you could put, I would say Eddie Murphy. I got to intro Eddie before he did Raw. And then a week later, when he worked it out and crushed it beyond belief. So I would put Eddie in Mount Rushmore, Richard, and probably I'd put I'm not going to retrofit Trump in there. They're not going to make me do that.
I knew you was going to go there. I swear our minds are so similar because I was like.
Unless you got the tennis photo, but, or the hair up in the air. But honestly, at this moment, it's Richard and Eddie and Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and Bill Burr. That's where I fall right now.
I like that. I like that list.